Hey, I know that name. Alright, so Malphite he's a pretty popular top laner, so I think I'll talk about him a little bit. He's actually one of the oldest matchups I learned. I think like back when I started playing Mordekaiser, Malphite, or maybe not even when I started playing him, but at one point or another, like as I was climbing the ladder, there was a point where Malphite was just broken, and you would see him top all of the time. And I think it was right around the time that I switched to top. But so I kind of learned the basic idea behind Malphite. And the core thing in the Malphite matchup, this is true for pretty much any character playing against Malphite, but it's especially true for Mordekaiser. You have to manage his passive. And the way his passive works is that every 10 seconds, he gets a shield that blocks, I think, something like 10% of his maximum health, and that shield will refresh if he doesn't take damage for 10 seconds. So you have to make sure that you keep doing damage to him every 10 seconds or less. And luckily for you, E has a 6-second cooldown, which is a lot shorter than 10 seconds. So the key to winning this matchup is to just keep refreshing his passive and don't let it get back up. And if he backs off to get his passive back up, then you'll get CS, you'll get farm, and so on. But you just want to keep pressure on him. Right now they have a Lee Sin jungle, which is kind of scary. Malphite in lane it's not too bad. The one big thing about Malphite, though, is level 6. Sorry, responding to people, but level 6 he is really scary. He can do a ton of damage and he can lock you down for level 6, but or sorry, for a jungle gank at level 6. But until that point, I think I'm just going to keep pushing, and then I'll see how I'm doing around level 6. I started with wards so I can kind of get wards up in my lane. I think Lee Sin started red, so I'll have to be careful for the level 3 gank. The reason I think he started red is because I don't see anyone here, so I think they're all over here. But with wards and just by playing kind of carefully, I should be comfortable just pushing all day against Malphite. It'll force him to waste some of his mana, and mana problems are kind of a big deal. For Malphite especially. So here we go, I'm gonna get the ball rolling, pop his passive, hang out, pop his passive again. I don't really care if he fights me. Pop his passive again. Yeah, so Lee Sin is probably gonna come up here. So he's running away. Alright, so he's gonna get his passive for this time around. So I'm just gonna throw out a shield and run away, because I know Lee Sin's here, and I don't want anything to do with him. Alright, so he's gonna go mid. I missed the passive again. It's not great. Alright, got it. Lee Sin's nowhere near here, so I'm safe. Continuing on. Got the passive again. Just keeping the ball rolling. And you can tell he's kind of scared of me, and by keeping him under tower the way he is, I'm denying him CS, and I'm gonna force him to use spells every now and then to last hit. Keep in mind you can also use your W to pop his passive. So if I put this up, and he's not gonna walk into it now, but in theory, if he did walk into it, that would also stop his passive from proccing him. So now he's kind of deep. It's hard for me to keep hitting his passive while he's under tower. But I've gotten a ton of his mana, and I've denied him a few CS. I'm still about even with him, but I'm technically 4 CS ahead. Because right now, or when minions were even, I had 4 CS ahead. If you look right now, I have more, but That's not actually accurate because he's gonna get a couple of these maybe. Alright, so pop that. And keep it up. I'm just being annoying. I have to make sure I know where Lee Sin is, and I don't think he's coming up to get me anytime soon. I kind of neglected watching the internet for a little bit, but I think Malphite's just going to recall here. No, he's not. He's still in here. So I'm going to stay because I still have potions, and I can't really buy anything yet. Ideally, I would stay until I got a Hextech Revolver. So I did an item of CS, made him use Q to CS. All kinds of good stuff. Alright, so my wards are out. I still don't have quite enough for a revolver, but I think I might as well go back. Because I'm out of potions, and even if I get enough for a revolver, I probably won't be able to get enough for a revolver and potions. So I'm just gonna go back, grab these two, fill up on potions, and then go straight back into lane. He should recall at the same time as me, so when I get into lane, I'm gonna shove and try to deny him some more CS before he gets back. After that, I'm gonna go place my wards, and I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. Yeah, I've managed to secure about 10-12 CS ahead, or an advantage of about 12 CS. And now the big next step right now is going to be to avoid getting ganked at the same time that Malphite ults me. I'm also going to have to pay attention to what he bought when he went back, because that's going to be a big thing. If he got damage items of some sort, like AP, no, it looks like he just got a chalice, so that's going to help him a little bit because of the MR. And it's going to give him mana sustain, but it's not giving him any damage, and it's not making him that tanky really. So I should still be able to bully him more or less the same way I have been. So I'm just going to get back in here and start doing the same thing again. I definitely want to be careful for Lee Sin, especially now that Malphite is level 6. Because he could even go through the lane if he wanted to. So like every time that he does something like that, it's kind of scary because he might be trying to set up a gank. Also keep in mind my wards on this map. I know Lee Sin can jump over walls, so this ward is placed a little bit deeper in case Lee Sin decides to just ward hop into the bush. Normally you could just ward in the river, but especially against Lee Sin, you want to make sure you get that ward deep in there. So he's staying away, so I can't really poke him down. But it's losing him CS. I can see Lee Sin's bot now. So I can keep doing this. And this guy's running out of mana again slowly. I'm gonna ult him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him anytime soon. So this is just going to be annoying, and it's going to keep his passive down for the next wave. As well as giving me a little bit of health. He still managed to refresh it. He's gonna lose both of these, I think. Yep. Alright, so Lee Sin is here. This ward actually spotted him. So that's a genius ward. Copyright Kurla Sasha 2013. Don't use without crediting me, etc. Alright, but it looks like it looks like Lee Sin is just here to stop me from pushing. Because he's low and Malphite's out of mana, so I'm gonna go back as well. I have no reason to stay here. And he didn't expect me to do that. So that's awkward for him. I think he was trying to be cute and like hit me as I recalled, just for funsies, but yeah, so what happened is he hit my shield with his Q, so it didn't stop me from recalling. That's actually not, it is a Mordekaiser trick, but it's true for all shields, like Orianna shield or Janna shield. If you get hit while you're shielding, you will not have your recall cancelled. And I think he either got frustrated or he was just trying to Q while I recalled, for show, but I cancelled my recall and then just killed him. So that was cool. I was gonna flash on him and kill him if he didn't Q onto me, but then he did that, so it was just free. I didn't even have to burn flash. Alright, and we're gonna continue the same thing. I couldn't afford an extra ward, but I'm super far ahead at this point. In a second I'll check minion counts, so I can be sure. 30 CS and a kill, thanks to Lee Sin. So this is really good for me. And so yeah, like this is just kind of a demonstration of how bad this matchup can really be. If you just put him under tower and bully him, he's gonna run out of mana and he's gonna you're just gonna have a struggle like all around. I'm gonna go place another ward since that one expired. I'm just gonna place this one here. This doesn't really cover every option. It doesn't cover the ward jump, but it covers most of river. So I'd rather just keep it there, since I only have one ward. Ideally I'd have 2 wards, but I have to work with what I can, and I can risk a little bit because I'm so far ahead. Alright, I'm gonna use my potion and I'm just gonna hit this tower. Alright, he can't kill me. He tried. So he stopped me. I kind of panicked there. I didn't need to ult or anything. But good job for him stopping me. One kind of annoying thing about Malphite is his auto attack debuff actually makes your Q hit slower, because it's you know, it's part of your auto attack. It's an on-hit effect. So when he uses his E and slows down your attack speed, that affects your Q as well. Anyway, going forward, I'm just going to build straight up damage items. I think I'm going to get a Void Staff to counter Malphite's magic resist. I don't know what he's going to... I think it looks like he's going for a Sunfire Cape. But I would be very surprised if he didn't build some form of magic resistance as well. So by the time I finish my Void Staff, it's likely to be very helpful still pushing against him. And very soon I'm going to take his tower, and then laning will be over and I can start joining other places on the map. He really doesn't want to lose his tower. I do not want to touch this. Alright, Jarvan knows best. And now I'm going to take his tower, and there's nothing he can do to stop me. He has no mana, and he has no jungle. So there you go, that's the lane. Keep in mind his passive in the early levels. Be careful while warding, and make sure you punish him for going out to get CS. So his passive stays down if he runs out of mana. You'll have to switch to using spells.